We're Raging Rolls, a bunch of nerdy-ass Aussies who get together when we can to play Dungeons & Dragons, try out voices, and have a whole lot of chaotic fun. We stream on Twitch on Thursday nights, with the VOD available immediately after broadcast. A shorter form of our shows are available on YouTube the following week. If you enjoy what we do, hit that follow button or even subscribe to show your support for the stream and share your feedback with us. I'm happy to be of service. I mean, I seem to pop up here and there and help out those that are in need. So if you do need something, then I'm here.
Do you make these knickknacks?
No,
I think.
I don't make them.
What do you mean by pop here and there, or whatever you said?
It's a funny thing. I seem to be, or whatever fate has dealt me, my humble little home here appears where it needs to appear to help travelers and adventurers such as yourself find a bit of respite, and you probably all feel a lot better now stepping in through my door, yes, than you were wherever you were before?
Yes, I think, yes, most of us, we've had a trying day. Greykov definitely looks like he needs a little bit of respite and release.
You almost died today.
You almost died, dear. That's...
No, it's nothing
like
but a
point
thing.
to like the bandage thing that's going on there.
That's right. I'll have a rest, but no, Greykov definitely looks like he's in need of release and respite. Maybe a massage and.
Well, we managed to have a sleep since last I was very hurt, but...
Stop deflecting, Sly. We all know you got your ass handed to you.
No, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna not admit that. I mean, I tried something and it failed, and you know
That's
what?
okay.
I went from...
That's how we grow.
Given that this house appears where it's needed, does it provide things that is needed as well, like
my dear,
more than respite?
He's asking for a fleshlight.
It already has provided you with more than you've asked, with everything you need. And as she kind of says this, you feel yourselves rejuvenated. You feel your strength restored. You feel the very blood in your veins warm once more. You all have the effects of a long rest.
Oh, does this stop any negative things that may be trying to affect a certain person?
This seems a little bit too good to be true. Do you get that often?
I get it a bit, and you asked before where all these things come from, and these are how people show gratitude and thanks. They find things for me. I'm a bit of a collector, you see. I like to collect these little trinkets and baubles and things. I like the stories that go with them.
Are you perhaps a wine connoisseur, and I, with a flourish, pull out of my pack the sweet berry wine. Now, this wine, it's my go-to favorite. It is bold and berryful. And when I say berryful, it's like a mix of like berryful and beautiful. But
Right, Bean.
when you pour it into a glass, it sits there, and it has like it almost looks almost menacing with the color of the wine itself. But don't let that deceive you. It is beautiful on the palate.
Do you sell this wine? Do you make this wine?
I found it in my adventures, and I'm not much of a wine drinker myself. I try to.
Truth be told, nor am I. But there is something I've quite desired, which is why I think the fate has delivered me to you today. And I don't think it's for this wine.
I wasn't prepared for this so soon in my adventure.
Might you
I only
all...
just met you.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I think you've got the very wrong idea. That is
She
not
wants to own you, dear.
Oh, goodness me. You couldn't handle me, love.
Ooh, challenge.
I do love a challenge.
You see, I have a particular challenge for you all, and I if you could, I'd be ever so grateful as I guess a reciprocal transaction for you all happen to be feeling much better, and me providing, let's say, some shelter and time away from any such large shadows which hunt you.
See, Jared would like to interject because he's not here by going, he's very sus of this person.
Also,
And what would you want in compensation for this?
yeah, also Sly's like, we didn't ask for you to give us the long rest. You just gave it to us.
You needed it. You needed safety.
And what do you need?
You see, it was some years ago now that my son ventured up here to this frozen north, and news has reached my ears that he's died. I don't know whether by ill fate or by natural causes or by sheer exposure to these foul conditions. But he had with him at all times something he quite treasured, a small intricate box he would often hold and turn over in his hands. And when I think of him, I think of this item. When I think of this item, I think of him. And I just feel like if I could be reunited with this item, I could find some peace in his passing.
Dudes, did we find just the picture of that box, or did we find the box itself?
Box.
Who has the piece of paper?
No, we found a box.
No, you didn't. Found the picture.
Just, if I may ask, I apologise, we've been terrible with our manners. We are the Fists of Bremen. I am Slade, Grakov, Beatrice, Jorgen, Zane, and Tolben. What was your name, and what was your son's name?
I do apologise for missing out that whole introductions piece before. My name is Hulgaz.
Helga's?
Hulgaz.
Like the bread?
Hulgaz.
Helga's bread?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Hulgaz.
Yeah. Helga's bread, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's canon.
And my son's name, it almost escapes me, but his name was Reese.
Reese's bread? Or
No,
Reese's Pieces?
not even. I hope he's not in pieces. Bless him.
If we find Reese's Pieces with its peanutty, chocolatey goodness, would you like that returned to you as well as the box?
If you find him, yes.
Would you like the pieces of Reese in return in the
Oh,
box?
shit. I don't think I need the pieces of my son. Just the memory of that trinket.
But would you say your memories are like peanut butter and the pieces are like chocolate? And if you put them together, would that make them whole and better?
Who had the piece of paper with the drawing on it that you found at the ship? Who found that? Which one of us?
Was it-
You asking me?
I don't
Yes.
know. I'm asking the rest of the team because I know it wasn't.
Feel like it was either Jorgen or Zane.
All right. Well, I'm going to take
Yeah.
liberties and go. If Zane's not here,
Yep.
like,
It's probably Zane has it.
hey
Zane has the
Zane,
journal.
that piece of paper reminds me of what this woman is after. Do you mind if we go? Hey, is this the thing?
Oh, yep, sure.
Yeah, cool. All right. Is this the thing?
Oh my word, it is the thing. It is exactly the trinket that I need. Exactly the memory that I so crave. If you could...
In the journal, is there anything that was articulating what the box was, or it was a item of power, like, or was it just a picture of a box?
No. Let me just double check on my historical notes of record.
Like, this doesn't feel like it's her son died and it's a box that belonged to him as a special trinket. It's a thing that is being sought by lots of different people.
Phylactery.
Is your last name Rubik's potentially? You after a
No.
Rubik's box?
So you found in that journal, there's also some notes that say that Captain Blue Moon suspected this thing to have incredible power. That it had the power to imprison, to possibly grant strength, or who knows what else.
So,
Maybe we
I mean,
don't
he
get-
suspects all this stuff. Did he... We have no idea if it was in his possession. Does it feel like he has examined it and it's giving off that vibe, or he has heard of it and heard tales about what it's capable of?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not my strong suit.
Can I guide Jorgen to assist him?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't know I'm doing it. That's the thing.
If you
I
see,
can
you
see
see him flicking through the
the
journal.
blood run out of his nose as he's doing it.
It's a 6.
No, you can't tell whether from flicking through the journal, it all looks like gibberish to you. Trying to scan through and find anything that quickly, you can't tell whether it's something that he's describing that he's had, or something he's describing rumours of.
Can I hand the... We've basically whipped out the journal, haven't we?
Mhm.
So... Pass it to our most intelligent person, who I think is Beatrice.
Oh, nice. What would you like me to do? A general intelligence check on this?
Did the captain... Does it feel like he has examined this in person and drawn conclusions, or... this is all hearsay about a thing of power?
You can make an intelligence check, Beatrice.
Okay. Let's do it. Yes, quite. With a glorious not very much, 14, I shall pick very difficultly.
Maybe, Dan, you can use that guidance then, because I'm
More intelligent.
explicitly doing it rather than...
From the
trying-
shoulder of Jorgen, I loosey-goosey over and I onto
Yeah, for another one.
Yeah. You just managed to pick up that it looks like this is rumour rather than fact. Like, this is something that it looks like Captain Blue Moon was trying to track down, not something which he already had possession of.
Cool. Which also somewhat confirms, like, it might not be on the ship. I mean, it's...
So what say you it is?
I say
old
to
Holgaz.
go on a wild duck chase, and it might not actually be possible. And I'm not one for agreeing to something that I know that I might not be able to possibly fulfill.
And
Haven't you tried something more manageable?
It's only
Why-
a little
yeah.
box, dear. I can even take you to the front door, where I suspect it is.
I mean,
So why can't you get it?
Yeah.
The fate of my
Home.
situation,
Your humble abode.
my humble abode. I can help adventurers which find me, yet I cannot go out and help them.
what
Why?
if we
Who cursed you, woman?
Oh, it's... I can't even remember.
Bullshit.
Yes. I'd like to. Can we make a bullshit check?
You can make an
yeah,
inside check if you
bullshit
like.
check. Bullshit check. Everyone bullshit check.
Yeah, make me a bullshit check.
What is that? It's a.
You get 18.
It's a solid 8. With a -1.
Yeah, so Sly and Jorgen, you're like, yep, shit checks out. Beatrice is like, you pick up that she may not be so forthcoming with all the truth.
Yeah.
Beatrice,
It's
give us
shit,
the
everyone.
eyes.
No, she's just gonna say it because she's not. She's got a minus
Alright,
1 charisma.
Excuse
What
me,
if-
I am not full of shit. I'm just a woman who's just like to get some closure on her son's demise.
what if? Okay, so what if? Okay, we're going around the 10 towns doing the bits and pieces and whatever pops up. If we come across said box, we bring it back to you, but we are not beholden to go on a quest for just this box, because there are a lot of things that are going on in the 10 towns. I don't know if you've noticed. And the overarching theme of what we are doing is to end, I point outside at the blizzard. Orals, fuck upness. If we find it, we promise to remand it into your custody. However, if we don't come across it, no harm, no foul.
I
There is a
cannot
lot going on.
What if we just say no?
Then I would be devastated, heartbroken. I cannot send multiple groups of people to find this for me, and I don't get guests who visit me that often. If you must collect it when it's convenient.
Not when it's convenient, but if we can come across it. I mean, we're pretty thorough in our searching of places.
I might have zoned out a bit, but you just want a box that belonged to your son, or your son was looking for, or whatever. But you want this box, and you know exactly where it is. Where is it?
I think I've got a good idea where it is.
Well, if it is in a town nearby, then yeah, Shelby will step by and have a look.
I do not think it's in a town nearby.
Okay, well then we're probably not going to be able to help you.
But I can deliver you to where I think it is. Whether you take me up on that offer right now, or you find your own way there.
Wait, you can deliver us? You can translocate us from where we are currently, or?
It is the fate I am dealt with, my little house.
You mentioned other travelers coming through here and the stories that their objects collect. And DM, I'll speed through this a little bit, but I'd like to sort of go just picking up on nearby things and be like, tell me about this, tell me about this. Eventually do a tell me about the painting, but not finish on that. Tell me about, like, it's inconsequential, that painting, but I'm interested in why that has triggered.
Okay.
You can skip over stories
Yeah.
of individual things because you might not
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Give me exposition, DM.
You go around touching different things, and she entertains
Actually,
you.
no, Jez. I want you to explain in detail every single item in the shop.
Oh, this fishing hook here, I was told it caught the biggest fish in the lake one year. The biggest knucklehead trout that ever there was. I think they almost caught a kind of large sea monster in that lake one year with the same hook. And moving on. And she kind of goes on a bit, and the painting you mentioned, this one is particularly special. It's
When she says particularly special. Like, is there any that is directed at me? Particularly with like a
No.
foreign.
Make an insight check.
Because I'm so good at those. Hey, 15.
15. She, in the way she says these things, no, but she's looking you dead in the eye. And she goes, yeah, this one is particularly special. It was delivered to me some years ago now. All I asked for from this young fellow was to paint me a picture of loss. I turned
Why does
out
it
better than I
move?
could have imagined. Yeah. I had another visitor come by and we talked about the painting, and a small enchantment was placed on the painting to give the effect that it's alive.
With your special translocation, is it something that is you can only go near the box, or if there is a certain need from one of us, can we go to that?
It goes wherever the fates takes us, my friend. But typically, it's my house. It goes where I kind of intend it to go.
Okay, can we ask where this house is, or the place where the box is? Is it far away? Is it? I know it's not far away because you'll just be like that. But
it's near enough, and
Okay.
in fact, it's just outside this front door.
yes, I get it. That would be.
Well, do I get the sense that the ping may be the box, DM?
You can't tell. You have no sense of direction in this place.
Do you take do you take
American Express.
do you offer transportation for money?
I have no interest in something as frivolous as money. It does not. It doesn't do anything for me. I just trade in these kind of favors. This is what keeps me going. It keeps my brain ticking over and keeps things interesting.
Alright, quick group huddle.
Like interesting things. She's after interesting things.
She deals in
I like rummage in my bag.
non-tangible values.
Oh, non-tangible.
Oh,
well, like things of weirdness.
Yeah,
I have these 2 severed fingers in a jar.
Oh.
I pull out another jar. A jar of ichor. Swishy, swishy.
That's very lovely, dear.
a great story. If you listen to those jars, they will tell you lots.
They speak? They play music?
Oh, they do all kinds of things. If you listen and you know how to listen. I'm going to roll deception. And where do we want to go, everybody? We have a fast travel here.
I pull out.
She really wants these jars.
I have a Codex Macabre.
Oh. You shouldn't be
Everyone-
carrying that around, I don't think, dear. That book would be dangerous.
17.
You hear in your head, I would like to go to the source of this ping, so it stops pinging in my head and distracting me.
I have these two
That was
official
also-
documents that I don't believe I've ever opened.
Yeah. I like to also. I wouldn't mind helping this person. They don't seem like they mean us harm.
Seems like they're after an object of great power.
Uh,
Which is us.
Greykov, what are you trying to deceive?
I'm just trying to make her think that the jars
okay.
of fingers and ichor are like particularly valuable,
Okay.
and like that they have some kind of like eldritch kind of like
Okay.
powers
Gotcha.
that only if you attune to it.
Okay.
Can I have the
I can
charger?
see that those particular items are of interest and value to you, and Sly, you mentioned you have something you want to resolve as well, but I cannot keep delivering favor after favor after favor. This is a one for one, and then we can go again type situation. Yes, I make you all feel much, much better and safer than you were. You deliver something for me, and then we repeat
Well,
the
okay, but we
process.
didn't ask for that.
You are welcome to step outside and undo our transaction if you wish.
Undo?
Well, I'm not going to give anything away for
Quick
free.
save first.
What'd you say, Ben?
I said quick save first.
What would you say to a devilish pact carved into one skin? Take that skin taken off. The very skin is written on. The story behind it as well.
That's interesting, but I think you need to hold on to that for now. So, my friends, do we have a deal or do we have a cancellation of our transaction?
What? Alright, everyone here, very quickly in the head. This is the deal that I want to make. We step outside, renege on the current deal that we have with the long rest. And then we search for the box in exchange for translocation to where this pinging is coming from that is driving like crazy.
When did this ping start happening?
Long time ago. At least 3 days. It's still going.
It's a long time.
Is it? I don't even know if I know anything about the.
Well, however long, how long has the ping been going?
Since
DM?
Tourmaline.
Since Tourmaline. It's been a while.
And what happens if we make this deal but renege on it?
Are you asking
Probably
her?
bad stuff.
We'll probably just get cold again.
I'd be very disappointed. I've never had anyone not deliver on a promise. A promise made should be a promise kept, don't you think, Jorgen?
Well, no one is promised anything.
But if you do make a promise, it should be kept.
I'm sure. No promises yet, though.
We work out a deal that she transports us to the location of the ping after not giving us rest, sort of thing. And then if we don't find the thing, it's not the end of the world, sort of thing. It happens. Like, we are adventurers. We go all around the 10 towns. It's obviously somewhere up here, otherwise she wouldn't be here.
Are you guys talking out loud or in heads at the moment?
Heads.
Okay.
Out of game, like Greykov probably hasn't heard much about this ping, and he's probably just like, "What the fuck is this ping? If you think this is important, like,
Yeah, it's literally Sly's first time bringing it up with everyone because
yeah." And he's like, he's just it's come out of left field. He's just like, What?
We didn't hear about the ping until we started running and trying to run off in a direction following a ping. We're like, nope.
Yeah. He doesn't know if you picked it up internally, but if he did, he'd just be like, "Well, that sounds like your problem." But
no. Sly is currently like sharing, like it's been since Tourmaline. I've been ignoring it because I wasn't sure what it was, but it hasn't stopped. I think.
Oh, welcome, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders.
hello.
Hey, we're raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. We are currently $60 off our $500 goal. So if you feel like donating, 100%, click on that link, donate. You can help or hinder the players. This will
At
carry
the
over.
present, we are currently in negotiations with some kind of horrible hag witch in her house where we're trying to get an Uber to a new location. And she's not super on board, neither are we, and she's getting frustrated and tired with our antics. So you could really mess that up for us.
And she clearly wants an item of great power.
Kind of like Pandora's box sort of thing, I think.
I think we'll be fine. She doesn't want too much.
Says the person who nearly just died.
I mean,
with the ancient white dragon was like, it'll be fine. We'll just talk
I'll
our
be
way
fine.
out.
I'll climb it.
Yeah. But no. One, donate to Starlight Children's Foundation because it's an awesome cause. Two, what if we make the deal to transport to the ping, and then we keep an eye out for the box. We can make a deal with some sub clauses and things like that. Would have to be
you make a
written
deal
by
with her
Beatrice.
about your ping?
See, last time something like this occurred, I ended up with a semi-possessive demonic devilish influence on myself. I'm happy to do it, but we would need to write a contract to make sure that we
Make a wisdom save.
When I hear the word, and when I hear the word contract get mentioned, does she react to that at all?
Make a perception check. Or an insight check. Your call.
I rolled a wisdom save, but it didn't come through on Foundry.
Okay.
Well, no, there it is. It is a
Pretty good.
18.
Okay.
No, that's Jorgen's wisdom.
Oh. I'll roll my wisdom save again, because that didn't seem to come through.
When she says...
Awesome!
When
Fantastic. That's a 10 DM.
When Sly says contract,
Yep.
does this old biddy show any signs of interest or sort of just perk up a little bit?
She does kind of like glance up and look around a bit more intently, like she's paying a lot of attention once the term contract is mentioned. Sly, you feel very much pushed into retrieving this box. You feel like that is the right thing to do. That is the only thing to do. That nothing else matters right now.
Yeah, no, we need to find this box. We need to help this person. I think that's where we need to...
We can put ink on paper if we want to make an agreement of some kind.
Yeah, no, I think this is the best. This is the best use of our time currently, considering the fact that we've been floundering around for the last couple of sessions.
Well,
do my physical features change?
Absolutely.
Well,
I was just looking at the effects. So yes, you see those paying attention, especially Jorgen, with your kind of like insight looking around as well.
I'm paying attention to her.
Oh, okay.
So to the old lady, probably not paying
I'm
attention.
watching
to
Sly.
Yeah, so you
Sort of
see...
like a bit. Why are you on about this ping? What all this stuff? And suddenly Yeah.
Suddenly her fingers get longer and darker tipped and get much more pointier at the ends, almost like they're growing claws out of fingernails. You see her skin get this darker reddish hue, and if you catch a glance of her eyes, they appear completely black.
I think it would be in our bench's interest to take this deal. This box sounds like it could be very useful, especially with the mode of transportation. They can get us around the 10 towns.
Well, maybe you should sign that contract you're talking about, and I'm getting a bit hot in here.
Do you take do you do tuition at all? If one wanted to learn, well, yes, clearly you're one that has a lot of skills and things. Do you ever take like fee commission for tuition services if people wanted to learn a bit about a few different things magically? You look very thus inclined and capable.
I dabble, dear, a little. If there's a particular thing you're interested in, I'm sure we can work on such scholarly matters together.
Pull the book up a little bit and then shove it back down again.
Like I said, you may not be wanting to dabble in that particular thing too much. You can leave that one with me for safekeeping if you wish.
I don't even know what it says yet.
Was that the codex? The codex that you...
I'd be more than happy to assist you, Beatrice, in the...
Oh, Beatrice, right.
Sorry, I'd be more than happy to help you decode.
Yes, but you have no magical skills. So you can decode it, you might not know what it means.
You'd be surprised on the level of my linguistics. I speak many tongues, Beatrice.
Indeed. I'm aware you speak the Abyssal. We've had this conversation.
I'm gonna, flick my woolly coat
yes.
and, all the the melted snow and stuff, drips off. Well, I'm thinking of leaving, and I start, kind of half shuffle back to the door.
I don't think we need to...
I'm with Greykov. The vibes are not good vibes.
There's much we could learn, though. We could learn our way across the 10 towns. We could translocate. We don't have to be near where the White Dragon is. We could survive and prosper, and all we need to do is it's one little box. What do we need to do?
Nothing about this box. It seems.
Greykov, do you walk out already?
Very interested in a box.
Kind of just moving towards the door.
Okay.
No, I don't think we need to do that. We can help her, help her son, help us, and we can prosper and become more powerful. And I mean, translocation, we can get away from where we are now, which is in the middle of a blizzard, pursued by a dragon, and we can be away from that. We don't have to. We don't have to stay here and go back out into that cold, dark night, and wonder if we're going to wake up in the morn. It's not the worst thing in the world. This is a calculated decision for us.
By the sounds of it, we would have to deliver on the goods or consequences. And we don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
I mean, we can look at the contract.
Retrieve a box.
We can look at the contract and make amendments to it. And, you would be open to amendments, wouldn't you, love?
Terms and
Certain
conditions
amendments,
can
of course.
always be adjusted considering circumstances, if such a thing occur.
I mean, we might end up committing to having to walk through the 7 circles of hell to get
Well, it's
set.
not.
We don't.
9. There's 9.
We don't know shit about this box. It's being dangled in front of us as a simple fetch quest. Bullshit.
Pussy.
Exactly.
Literally. How meta are you, Jorgen?
You're on
You're-
mute. You're on mute, Grenkov.
Sorry. I'm gonna open the door
Mm.
and check if it's a blizzard outside. And it's like, I'm going to leave now while I'm still where I was.
You step
I
out.
think ditto.
Or
I'm
it's
standing
it's still
out. I'm
snowing
looking
out
back.
there. It's eased off a little bit, but it's still quite windy and snowy.
I'm looking at B. Pretty.
Oh, fine.
Does she not be? Does she look pissed off or rattled or like there's
Make
a
an insight check.
like she's losing a deal? $14?
No,
Like, does she just start to become more desperate?
no. She seems indifferent right now.
DM, do I feel the yearning to follow the party, or
Presently, you feel the yearning to fetch this
Roam the
box,
succubus.
but I'll let you make another wisdom save.
okay, here it comes. Nope, I'm going to fuck the party so bad.
I'm gonna say in my head, well, like to everyone's head, whatever. I'll say like we just got away from the dragon, very luckily, and we had no control there. And here, I don't think we're in control. We're very likely to meet our end.
She sees you all looking fairly hesitant and starting to open the door. She pipes up. I can see you're all a bit hesitant to do favors for a stranger, as I have done for you all. But that's okay, so be it. If you feel a change of heart, you can find me.
Yay.
For everyone.
I grab
Through
Sly
the
and I
door.
say, "Come on, we're going."
As you're getting dragged out straight away, like this, this woman appears next to you. Sly. She grabs your arm. She looks deep into your eyes. And she just, bring me that fucking box.
Everyone hears in their head the voice of Sly. I can't stop her. As they hear out loud. Done.
And the last thing you hear after that is like, we're running out of time, my lord. Make it quick. And she pushes you out and shuts the door.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, what? Hey, who got pushed out the door?
You all kind of walked out. I
Yeah.
had in my brain, Sly was the last one out as you were dragging her. And she just pushed her out, shut the door. So you're all out.
But a deal is made.
Mm.
As you stand up and look around, that hut is nowhere.
Do we feel exhausted
Did we
again?
hear what she said, or was that in her brain hole?
That was
You
in
guys
the
heard in your brain. You guys heard in your brain. I'm sorry, I can't stop her. And then I said,
Oh my.
Done.
in the other voice, done.
You're still jet black eyes, long fingers, or like, the appearance is clearly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and finish tonight's session right there.
Oh God!
Tolman, can you make us a hut?
Tobin's gone.
Are we
Tobin's
tied
gone.
again?
No, you still have the benefit of a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Can we choose to not have it? No, it sounds weird, but it's like, can I refuse?
I know what you mean, but I think that is done.
Oh, it's a freebie. I'm not paying for that.
Well, look, I feel like it was a gift given up front.
I feel like it was a, yeah, it was like the
Lure.
free
It was
taste at Costco.
Yeah, it was a. I accepted the Apple terms and conditions without reading them, so. I just thought,
Yeah, but you didn't accept them on behalf of everyone. Because we...
I don't know.
I don't think it works. I feel like you are accountable to that particular deal because you signed up for it. No one else explicitly agreed.
Yes, but my wife, I signed up for a Disney Plus account in 2019, and my wife died because she was given shrimp at a Disney resort. So, I waived all my rights and baggage. So.
Nah, Salzburg. We're not married.
Okay.
All right, folks, we're going to wrap our session up there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the raid. And thanks for helping us raise a few dollars for Starlight Children's Foundation.
Whoop, whoop.
It's been a good August.
We still do have a couple of days left, so you can still donate until the 1st of September. So consider doing it or share it, and people who have more money than you can do it.
So yes, we'll leave it there. Right. Before we go, thanks so much again for sticking with us. If you missed anything or want to catch up, our VOD will be available after we finish up this broadcast and over on our YouTube channel next week. If you like the kind of chaos we sow, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe. We love to see those little numbers tick up, and we appreciate every single one of you. You can also find us on Patreon, where we post our one-shots and insights into our campaigns and streams. I'll be putting a little clip up after tonight's session. And check out our podcast, available on Spotify and everywhere you find good podcasts. As always, we love your feedback. Drop us a comment or join our Discord and come and roll with the Raging Rolls. See you next time, folks.
Bye.
Thanks so much for sticking with us. If you missed anything, our VOD will be available after we finish up the broadcast, or over on our YouTube channel next week. If you like the kind of chaos we sow, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe. We love to see those numbers tick up, and we appreciate every single one. You can also find us on Patreon, where we post one-shots and insights into our campaigns and streams. And check out our podcast, available on Spotify and everywhere you find good podcasts. As always, we love your feedback. Drop us a comment or join our Discord and roll with the Raging Rolls.